Hi Natalie, I understand that you're going to be giving the company a presentation outlining the benefits of our new computer system modernization. I thought I'd run through with you the processes and planning of building a presentation, as I hear you have not given a presentation before. The first step is working out the theme of your presentation. I have written down for you here the 4 different theme types for you to go over. Have a look at these themes and let me know which type best describes your presentation. So you've decided to choose the persuasive theme for this presentation. This basically means that you're going to tell the company to take up a cause or idea, and I assume your thinking is that you're going to try to convince the rest of the team to look at this new computer system and what's involved in that. To build a presentation, you need to start off with the basics, which includes the main theme that you want to show and then the ideas behind that theme. The next part is the 3 Ps: plan, prepare, and practice your presentation. So let's talk about the planning stage. It's a good idea to know when your presentation is going to be. If you have a date in mind, make sure that date is in your calendar. Work out how many days until your presentation and set aside time to prepare and practice. Remember, practice makes perfect. Work out how much time you have to present to the company, and don't make it longer than it needs to be. Dragging it out will lose people's attention. Before you write your presentation, ensure you consider who you'll be presenting to and the knowledge that they already have on the subject. You don't want to bore them with information they already know. Your presentation needs to be organized into 3 separate parts: your introduction or beginning, the middle, and the end or conclusion. The introduction should always start off with a question or story outlining why you're doing this presentation. In your case, it's about outlining the new computer system project and the timeframes involved. Follow the pattern outlined in your introduction. Don't cover too many points or your audience will lose interest. The conclusion can be as short or as long as it needs to be. Shorter and to the point is a good option, but should be connected to the main content, and perhaps consider linking everything in your presentation to the introduction. It just ties it all together. And now that you've got your entire presentation finished, it's time to practice. Ensure you allow enough time to practice for your presentation. That is the main thing. Practice, practice, practice. Practice as much as you can to ensure you get it right. Come and find me once you've practiced a few times so I can listen to you beforehand and give you some feedback on your volume, your pace, and the structure of your presentation. One thing to know about your presentation is, are you going to have any visual aids? Have you thought about how you present this to your team? Do you have any videos, audio clips, etc.? Are you going to use a data projector? Have you booked a meeting room? All those things need to be talked about and discussed before you get to the venue on the day. Make sure you have it organized well in time. During your presentation, there's a few things to know what to do and say during your presentation. Posture. Remember to stand confidently and not be aimlessly walking around the room with your head towards the ground. Make sure you look up at the audience, or a trick is to look at the back of the room. Make sure you're looking just above everyone's head so you don't laugh or anything like that, but just act confident. Your voice. Remember, you must speak slowly and give regular pauses if you want to be understood. Body language and gestures are very important. Be careful with your hands. Make sure they're not in your pockets or constantly touching your face. If so, you may need to correct this behavior and practice a few times to get that out of your system. Handling audience questions can be very difficult for a beginner. So the best way of doing this is to leave all the questions until the end and answer them in one hit at the end. This way, you don't have unnecessary interruptions and you can manage your time better. Remember, people have come to see you present. Smile, enjoy yourself, and have fun. If you need any other questions, feel free to come by and see me at any stage. Good luck.